My name is Dennis King, and I'm in long-term recovery. That means I haven't had a drink or drug since May 7th, 2011. Because of that, today, of not drinking and drugging, I am a father, a son, a brother, an employee, reliable, and a friend to people in the community. I wasn't always like that, In my addiction, I was none of those things. We're here today to talk about treasure. And the word treasure to me brings back memories of a child, playing pirates and with my brothers and always looking for the treasure. Watching TV shows, and everybody's looking for a treasure, this treasure, that treasure, that treasure. And it probably was, to me, the word meant back then was probably all materialistic. The treasure was that. It wasn't anything profound. It was just cars, houses, the white picket fence, family, being a father, all these things that were my aspirations and dreams because of my siblings having achieved that already. And as I grew older and in my addiction, that came true to me. The treasured things that I treasured in my life was a car, was my business. I didn't treasure my children. I loved them, but I didn't treasure them. I used them as pawns in the community for people to see how good I'm doing or what a good dad I am. And that would be that 1 hour a week. I would take them to church and parade them around. But I didn't treasure them. And I didn't treasure life as I see it today. I took full granted advantage of everything that happened in my life and everything that I came across. And I didn't treasure friends. If you were my friend and you didn't do what I wanted you to do or things that were pro dentist or something that I was going to gain from it, I would cut you out. And that was a pretty sad way to live. And because of that, when I woke up and the smoke cleared from my years of use, I was by myself. I had pushed everybody away. And at that point, the only thing I treasured was the bottle of alcohol and the next fix of cocaine that I could get. And that's the way I lived my life for a long time. And then in 2011, you know, my life changed as I've talked in many of these videos. If I flash back to 2007, I was a single father and of four children, and they were removed from my care. The three youngest ones were. My oldest one was just on the cusp of turning 18. They allowed her to stay, um, and I was kind of relieved when that happened because I didn't have to be burdened with the daily chores of taking care of my beautiful children. Today, because of being in recovery, I have a whole list of treasures that I can talk about. I have my children. I have a relationship with my younger children that I never had before. I have a better relationship with my older children who saw a lot of my wreckage and had a lot of trauma in their life because of me. And our relationship today is pretty incredible. I have a 4-year-old grandson who lives around the corner from me, and if I keep doing what I'm doing today, it's a good chance that he'll never see me drink or drug, and he won't know those stories. Not live, he could hear them from the family members or even from me talking, and but he didn't have to experience them, which is pretty incredible. So one of my treasures is my family. I treasure my job, um, my employment, because it's a career. It's not just a job. And because of that career, I met a lot of good people. My parents had passed away a little over 20 years ago. I didn't have a parental figure in my life for a long time. And the CEO of the company I worked for kind of took on that role, her and her husband, and they were been incredible to me these last 8.5 years since I've been working there. They help me raise my children. They guide me. They give me advice, and sometimes it's harsh advice that I don't want to hear, but I do need to hear it. And so I treasure them. I treasure my work family, because they are there every day for me. I get to come to work and I get to talk recovery to them. And if something's bothering me, I get to lay it on the table on them, and then together we talk about it. And they do the same to me, and which is a great thing. So I treasure my work family. I treasure the most thing that I treasure today, and is that I have freedom of choice. Didn't have that for a long time. For a long time, alcohol and drugs told me when to wake up, when to sleep, who to be nice to, who not to be nice to, when to be a father, when not to be a father. Today, I go to bed, I put my head on my pillow, I have cleared my conscience, and I get to sleep without all those thoughts of what I did that day to hurt people. And when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to worry about alcohol or drugs telling me what to do. So freedom of choice is my biggest treasure. Thank you.